What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about one indicator that I have mentioned on this channel before, but I don't think I made a video talking about it, and it's going to help you guys understand the movements on AMC, GameStop, and just in general any stock that you want to take a position on. And it's also going to give you some hints on when you should buy and sell. This is for those of you who want to swing trade, day trade, and obviously with these stocks, sometimes you have a long-term mindset, sometimes you don't plan on day trading them or selling anytime soon, so disregard that, or you could just use it as an indicator of where you think the stock is going to be headed. And that is, of course, the 50-day moving average here, as you can see here on the purple line. This is I got this from Paul Tudor Jones. He is an investor, a trader, probably one of the best there has ever been, but he uses the 200-day moving average. So I've shortened it down to the 50. I think 200-day moving average is more for the long-term swing traders. If I'm looking for day trading or short-term swing trading, maybe getting out overnight, then that's why I've condensed it down to 50, and I think it gives me a better indication of where the stock is headed. And it's what he says, which we'll explain right now, is something I've seen on these stocks as well. So on last Friday, right, the 18th, I was already looking for an AMC rip to 20. I was looking for a push, and I was looking for a test at that purple line, the 50-day moving average. Now, let's see what Paul Tudor Jones says. Paul Tudor Jones says to buy when it's testing the 50, or in his case, the 200-day moving average, or when it starts to push above. So looking at the AMC here, the first case scenario where we had that massive rip to 72, you can see here we crossed the 50-day, and that would have been your hint to buy, right? And to sell when it comes on down. I know you guys don't like hearing the selling when it comes to AMC and GameStop, but that is what it is. So you would have sold here when it came down around 36. It would have hit a low of 30, but however, keep in mind this isn't always accurate, because look at it here. It went back to 40, and you would have bought again if you would have followed the rule, and it would have hit like 44. So I guess you would have profited if you sold, but again, in hindsight, it's all easy said and done. It could have went to 50, it could have came on down, and what you did, it came down to 30. You would have sold here for a profit, and then it ramped back up to 41. We went to 50, and you would have sold when it came down here. Now this selling point here would have saved you so much heartache and trouble and time. You could have invested that money somewhere else, right? But now it is finally teasing and testing that day, the 50-day moving average. Same thing goes with GameStop. GameStop's obviously, you can see it more clear here on the 50-day. It's actually above the purple line. On AMC's, I think we're barely crossing in above it, and hopefully we close above that 50-day, which is 1725. We're at 1749. Tesla's another clear one. This one's a little bit more nuts, because after it came on down, it went from 1069, and we hit, you guys know, 700. So we came down to 7, and now we're ramping right back up. So we're at that point where we're headed back up with the overall market direction. As you can tell, today was a massive green day. A lot of profits are being made today, and that is the one indicator that I wanted to share with you guys. I mentioned it on the channel, but I haven't really gone too deep into it, and that is one of the ways you can trade these stocks, especially if you don't want to be sitting around the computer the entire day. It saves you a ton of time, and when you see these plays, you execute on them. It could get rejected here. I remember buying here, guys. Remember we bought AMC back here in the 20s, and it didn't break out. So what? You could have a stop loss, a margin of safety, and see if it holds support, and which it did here beautifully at 12, 13 bucks, which was the previous high we had here last year. So you could kind of play like that, and stop losses is probably the thing that's going to save you. So if it doesn't break out, oh well, you cut your loss. You played it right. The odds were in your favor. But if it does, like in this case where AMC is up 10%, GameStop is up 26%, Tesla, Giga Berlin Open, we're up 4%, 36 points. You're gonna lock in some beautiful profits. So just make sure you stay disciplined and play it safe. GameStop, I'm not gonna sell. I'm still in the red, barely in the red, but that beautiful rip from 77 to 118 today. The cost to borrow is going up. You guys want to check that out? Go check out Moran's Rants. I'll link his channel down below. But with that being said, that's the one indicator that I've been really relying on. The other one is obviously the 13 EMA, as you can see here, the blue line, the 13 exponential moving average. But to me, that is more for day trading. The DMA, we're going in for the longer swings, right? The weekly swings, 2 weeks. If you want to extend it to 200 DMA, you want to go the Paul Tudor Jones route, go for it. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and hopefully AMC and GameStop rally back up. I want to see GameStop back at 180, and I want to see AMC back at $30, $35, $40 range. So Let's see if that happens. Hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you.